Well, this tiny pill could help protect you from a heart attack. But what about cutting down your risk of disease? How an aspirin lowers your risk of skin cancer.
When you have a renovation project or maybe a remodel, you usually hire a contractor. But what about the little things that need to be done around the house? You might just need a handyman, what you need to do before you make that call.
And speaking of being handy, how many of you love spring but dread climbing the ladder to clean out your musty, smelly gutters? Well, climb no more. Coming up, we tell you about a solution that not only keeps you off the ladder, but could actually improve the value of your home.
Been an awful lot of talk about superfoods, from fruits to seafood to veggies. Today, we are going to mix up a couple of scrumptious super salads.
And once you've saved the calories by eating your salad, we have a guilty pleasure that includes delectable desserts without you gaining a single pound.
And the Biggs Museum in Dover getting ready to host a runway show, and all eyes will be on the hair. Coming up, a preview of the 3rd annual Hair Affair.
Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hoppo. Welcome to Delmarva Live from historic Studio D.
And hate to be inside right now because outside it is absolutely gorgeous. A gorgeous weekend. Did you get out?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
Just as I'm getting ready to go fishing, Carol says, okay, I need you to take this upstairs and take this. I'm like,
oh no. Well, we got outside, and you know, it's funny when we have a good weekend, like, you know, weather-wise, I just want to jump on that to-do list. I want to, you know, let's weed the garden, let's cut down some trees, let's prune some trees, let's do this, do that. Yeah.
All in one weekend.
One weekend, and then I come to work like, oh, what did I do? Or forget to put on the sunscreen.
Oh,
so it's like, you know, why does the back of my neck hurt? Oh, yeah, it was sunny this weekend.
Yeah, so watch out for that. Oh, and also, of course, the kids are getting out to play, too.
Yeah.
Heard a sad story from the Western Shore earlier, so please make sure you watch out for the kids because they're getting out to play and have a good time.
Yeah.
The boys of summer got out to play.
Oh, yes, they did.
Yes, they did. Hot topic this afternoon. The O's finished off their series with the Minnesota Twins. J.J. Hardy blasted one over the fence. That one was good for 2 runs. However, obviously that wasn't J.J. He's coming up here in just a second. After Hardy's home run, there was a little bit of a misunderstanding.
A little communication error?
A little communication error out in the outfield. Okay, so we have a pop-up, and the 2 guys go for it. Okay,
you get it.
You get it. No,
I got it.
You
no,
get it.
You got it?
No, you got it.
You got it.
Oh, nobody's
Nobody
got it.
got it.
Good. All right. O's finally lost that to the Twins 4-3.
But it was a better weekend for the Shorebirds.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely. A day-night doubleheader for the Delmarva Shorebirds. The Shorebirds won against the Hagerstown Sun, first game 7-3. They picked up the second game in a 2-1 nail-biter, scoring in the 9th inning, taking them 3-1 on the season so far. So that's a great way to start out, right? Because there's a lot of games coming up.
And that's a great game when you get down to the 9th.
Yeah.
And win it 2-1.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
I like those games.
Okay, if you smoke, you might want to pay attention to this. There's, it looks like going to be another area where you can't. So if you smoke, you can go pretty much everywhere you want as long as you don't exhale. Fenwick Island has already enacted a law banning smoking in the parks as well as the beaches. Now, it looks like Dewey Beach is looking to follow up in the same way. Did you know University of Delaware looking into becoming a tobacco-free campus at the request of the undergraduates?
Yeah.
Which is rather unusual. The University of Maryland recently imposed a smoking ban made by proclamation of the governor. And in 2010, Delaware Technical Community College snuffed out smoking there. Widener also has a ban. And proponents of such laws say the lack of smoking is good for business.
Is it now?
So, just to let you know in case you light up
Fewer
anywhere.
places to smoke, so, you know, don't light up.
Don't light up.
Perhaps you could.
There's a great idea.
Hey, Worcester County commissioners like the idea, so it looks like there could be a trolley down the road for service to the casino in Berlin and Ocean Pines, Assateague Island, Frontier Town, and other destinations. Now, it's just a proposal right now, but it could run 7 days a week and maybe even possibly be free. Officials hope the rides will be free, but there could be a fare of $1, maybe more.
Maybe $1.
Yeah, just get everyone to those casinos. That's where they're going to spend the money.
That's right. Get all the money, pay the $1, you're good. You're fine. Well, it looks like no bulls or bronc riding. However, there was a rodeo over the weekend, and in this particular case, it was short transit buses. About a half dozen drivers competed in an obstacle course to see how well they could do. What they wound up with was 3 winners. First place is actually now going to a state competition. That was dispatcher Brandon Parsons who won first place. Fixed route driver Carolyn Long got second place. Melvin Lambert, who does medical runs, took third place. So
I like
good
how
job,
they spelled road.
Roadeo.
Yeah, that's not a misspelling. That's because they're on the road.
Yeah, had to look at that one twice.
Well, hey, we want you to join our team. Of course, the March of Dimes March for Babies is coming up. The first walk is Sunday, April 21st in Salisbury. WBOC has a team, and we want you to join it. It's very simple. Just log on to our team website, click Join the Team, and then sign up. The walk is about 5 miles, but you know, it's not a run. We're going to walk. And if you can't walk with us, please help by donating to our team. You can do that on the team page as well. Thank you so much for helping us give all babies a healthy start. Now, you want to find this website? You know where to go. Our website, delmarvalife.com. I can guarantee you it is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time walking for babies, marching for babies.
You are the...
I am the captain of the team. I'm the chair. I'm chairperson for March of Dimes Eastern Shore
awesome.
this season. But
incredible.
I'm captaining.
She's
captaining the team. Come.
Yeah, check it out.
Watch me captain.
Be sure to check it out. Dover Days. I have never been to Dover Days.
Really?
I got to go to Dover Days. The 80th Dover Days is coming up in Dover, obviously on the green. Now, if you want to get in on this, the registration deadline is also coming. There's lots of different categories, so you need to find out which category you need to register for and how long you got to do it. Dover Days themselves going to be May 3rd through May 5th on the green with fun and activities for the entire family. Some of the registrations have a fee, not all of them, so you can find out more about that.
So much to do.
Yes.
Couldn't even talk about it all right now.
Ton of stuff.
Hey, if you remember the 80s, who remembers the 80s? Wait, no, don't answer
We're
that
too
question.
young.
We have camera operators who don't remember the 80s. I'm sorry. But you probably remember the group, the Fixx. They have been playing together as the same 5-member band since radio stopped listening.
That was something the Star Democrat said, and I really like the way they said that. Radio doesn't listen to the Fixx anymore, but you might still like them.
Yeah, and you know, to have a group have its original members, all 5 original members, that's pretty rare.
That is.
And if you don't, one thing leads to another. Red Skies at Night. Pretty big. Tickets for the Fixx are $35 and available by calling the Avalon box office, and a special opportunity to see the concert and meet the band in the Stoltz listening room beforehand. That's at 7 p.m.
Right.
That is also available. I think it'd be a good show.
Good time. Have you ever noticed how many different license plates? I live in Delaware.
Okay.
And it seems like there's a bajillion different license plates for any particular organization or group or movement or things like that. Maryland's not quite that wide. I think there's like 2 or there's like Chesapeake.
3 or 4. Yeah, there's Eastern Shore, there's Ocean City. There's a lot.
There's several.
It's not like it was when we were kids when there was one license plate for every state and you played the game, find the license plate.
You could pick it out on the road. Yeah.
Right away.
Well, anyway, there's another one coming up in Delaware. It's for the Indian River Alumni Association. They're hosting an inaugural Beef and Brew this Saturday. They're going to be at the Frankfurt Fire Hall. Why do you want to be there? Because you'll get to participate in a live auction for the first 10 of these plates. Okay? It was an initiative proposed by one of the alumnus who called the idea a point of pride for former Indian River High School students. So if you want one, get out there and bid on it.
And we're certainly not putting down these plates. They all raise
money.
money.
No, they're very cool. Yeah, they're great.
Just different times.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to say congratulations this afternoon to 2013 Little Miss Pocomoke Hannah Mae East and 2013 Miss Pocomoke Paige Noel Stanley. Little Miss Pocomoke is Hannah Mae. Yeah. The 55th Little Miss and Miss Pocomoke pageant was Saturday. Lots of fun there.
Good stuff there. Okay, while we're tipping the 10-gallon, how about to William W. Buck Duncan on being named the 4th president of the MidShore Community Foundation. Here he is standing in between, and you know what? I'm going to apologize now if I say his name wrong. Board Chairman Moorhead Vermely? Moorhead, please forgive me if he's there on the left anyway. Outgoing President Stuart Bounds there on the right. We would run through Mr. Duncan's accomplishments over the last several decades here on the peninsula, but the show's only an hour long. So we're going to run out of time in a hurry. But just want suffice it to be said, he's the recipient of the Distinguished Citizen Award of the Delmarva Council Boy Scouts of America and the Community Service Award by the Talbot County Chamber of Commerce. So congratulations to you.
Absolutely.
And great to have you on board there.
All right.
Good stuff.
So you didn't get fishing this weekend?
No.
No.
I wanted to.
That's a shame because the nice weather is here.
Oh, it's perfect.
And you know what that means? It is time to fish.
Fish.
And trout season did open on Saturday.
Yes, it did.
Sans Jimmy. Make sure you have your license and trout stamp, both of which you can buy online. Just a friendly reminder.
I've got my license, I've got my trout stamp, and yeah, don't wink at me. Right there. I've got the tackle, I've got everything's ready to go, and Carol caught me on the way out the door. Could you? Yes, honey. I will.
This close.
Almost. I'm sneaking out the window next time. Well, we are all enjoying this warmer weather, and there's even warmer weather to come. We're talking about the 80s later on this week. Of course, we're all going to be doing a lot of this, playing the water harp. I love this guy.
This is an oldie but goodie, but you know what? I like seeing it.
This is how you spend a wonderful warm afternoon.
Aww.
You can almost hear the music, can't you?
Yeah, you can. How adorable. I love it. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life, we all know about the benefits of aspirin to help prevent heart attacks, but new research suggests it could also help prevent a deadly form of cancer. Up next, how aspirin may also go a long way in fighting melanoma.
And we're in the kitchen fighting fat a little bit later on. We're dressing up a couple of salads that can help you slim down just in time for spring and summer.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones in the kitchen. The 10 bakers from around the nation are competing for cash in the American Baking Competition. We'll get a preview and find out who is judging the show. Here's a hint. One judge is known as the George Clooney of baking. You heard me right.
Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and Mitsubishi dealers. And State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.